So let me take you down the rabbit hole of how we got to this point right here.
On February 11th, 2024, two bystanders in Las Cruces, New Mexico, spotted a man who started a fire and began acting erratically in front of a warehouse where one of the bystanders worked.
First day in like around here or something.
They recorded the man and called 911. A single officer responded to the call, while his fellow officers were scattered around the city answering routine calls on Super Bowl Sunday. However, what followed was the most horrifying event in the history of Las Cruces PD and would change the lives of everyone involved forever.
Without further ado, let's let the witness tell us what happened.
Detective Mariano, this name's Oscar. This is the detective Andy Frias. And how did you end up here today?
So my girlfriend works on the street.
Okay.
And I picked her up around 4:30, and we're supposed to go to a Super Bowl party, and I had to go to Walmart to pick stuff up. And I'd seen a guy here at the building, and Jim, which is the guy with the hat over there next to the light, he owns this property, and I worked with him a lot here, and he told me he's had issues with homeless people here, and to let him know if I do see anybody. So I did, and I drove around a bunch of times because I knew he was going to call the cops, and I took pictures and videos of him here and stuff, and I saw him lighting the fire and stuff, so I was just updating him.
Do you know you're lying? You're lying. Call 1102 right now. Call 1102 right now. Confirmed. It's confirmed.
As soon as I parked, I saw the officer walking towards this guy, and it turns out it's actually my girlfriend's cousin. His name's AJ. I didn't see the knife at first. I thought he was just punching him. Well, I saw the officer fall to the ground, and by that point, I heard already grab my gun and started running over here, and I yelled, "Hey, stop!" And he looked at me, and I saw the officer with a lot of blood right here, and it was just gushing out. And so he started coming at me, so I fired on him twice. I believe it was twice, and he really didn't seem phased by this. And he started to get up, and I noticed the officer again, just still gushing blood. And so at that point, I fired another round because he was getting back up. And I saw him drop to the ground, and so I started running to the officer and didn't know if he was going to get back up or not. So I actually ran back to him, ran back to the officer, ran back to him, and they didn't know what to do. So I ran back to AJ, noticed that the knife was, that was the first time I saw the knife, that the knife was away, and that he wasn't moving. So I went to this officer, and that's when I noticed the gash in his neck. So I couldn't.
Of course, I'm going to put the link in the video. I'm going to put the link inside the video description so y'all can actually know what he actually talking about, so y'all don't be actually confused. But let's get back to the video.
So I was holding pressure on his neck, and at this point, there's another guy, that guy in front of this car on his phone, he actually came up with his gun drawn, and by then my girlfriend was already up here, and she was talking to him, I was helping, and I could feel that he had, it was like abnormal in the back of his head. It turns out he was slashed by, kept trying to rotate his head because he was coughing up blood. I didn't want him to choke, and I was kind of struggling. He had told me to turn him to the side, but I was trying to make him that professor in class and help me. I know he has a lot of problems. I don't know what those problems are. I picked him up a couple times because I know he's homeless. He's been homeless the entire time that I've known him.
Wow, this story was crazy. Like, this was Super Bowl 2024. You feel me? I feel like this officer probably, this was the last thing this officer probably thought he's about to encounter. This was like a routine, you know, like type of call. Like, you get a call saying somebody homeless, being, you know, disruptive, disturbing, and you come not knowing that this man is about to really like end your life. Like, I just want to say shout out to the bystander who intervened and, you know, shot the suspect. Because I don't know if you see the video, look like it was over, like gang was doomed already. But I'm just happy that the man just stepped in. Like, I already know this shit affected the shit out of the Las Cruz PD, because he seemed like he was a good officer. And that's another thing. Like, I make videos like this to make it aware. Like, I want officers in the community to have like a harmonious relationship. Like, they wake up, I know they sign up for this, but you know how we choose like our choices. Like, they wake up and not knowing what they were gonna get into. They don't even know if they're gonna make it home at night. So it's just like, it's always good to like show them the utmost respect. And you know, respect gotta be given back as well too. And it's like, some of them be acting crazy. For the most part, I just want all of us to, you know, treat everybody with respect. And disclaimer, this video is to make people aware. This is not for like trauma and to see somebody being unalive. This definitely not about that. The narrator did very, very good in breaking down everything that happened in this video. Like, shout out to Midwest Safety YouTube channel. Follow me on YouTube at We The People, Instagram at Banner Idol, Facebook at Banner Idol. Oh, I forgot one last thing. Before the video is ended, I'm gonna show you like the final clip of like the, you know, the unaliving. Y'all, did y'all see how he got up that fast like that? Oh my fucking God.
What's going, boss? You been staying here for a while? What's up? Is this your place? So you're the one who called? Yeah. You're the one who called? I called. Huh? I called. You want to go down too?
So there you have it. This is the end of the video. I hope we all be safe out there. Love. Peace.